know if you're new to the world of Khan Academy, but welcome to Khan Academy. I have become such an avid advocate for Khan Academy. Let me just introduce you to Khanmigo tools, which my school recently got this year. And honestly, I never used it because I teach ESL and I don't need Khan Academy. But let me tell you something. Now that it's summertime and I've had a chance to review Khanmigo tools, they are amazing. There are so many different things you could do with the Khanmigo tools. All right? You could create a quick class newsletter, an exit ticket, clear directions, funny class poem, an IEP assistant, a lesson plan. There are so many things that you could do, but the one that I want to show you today is this one, and I mentioned it before, the fun class summary poem. So I'm going to tap on that. And here it says, ask your students, what did you learn about in class today? Try to be as specific as possible. So after you ask the students, you type in a few things that they learned in here based on whatever they said. So let's say, for example, that today we learned nouns, pronouns, verbs, and adverbs. Okay, we learned that today, all right? We also learned how to write sentences using these parts of speech. My typing is terrible. Now, over here it says, ask your students, what's a word or theme to inspire the poem, such as joy, teamwork, or whiskers, the class pet. So, the one I want to use for here today is, I'm just going to type in the word grammarian and see what happens. This is the first time I do this. Write a poem, please. So then this is where Khanmigo gets to work, okay? They do tell you, though, that this tool needs your expertise to be excellent. Be sure to double check this poem for accuracy and relevance. And then it repeats back what you said to it, what we learned, nouns, poems, verbs, and adverbs, how to write sentences using these parts of speech. And this is how it goes. Here's a poem that summarizes today's class. In the land of Grammaria, where the sentences flow, a noun names a place like a park or a show. Pronouns jump in with a he or a she, replacing the nouns as quick as can be. Verbs do the action, they run, jump, and sing. Adverbs chime in with a how, when, or swing. Together they dance in a grammatical spree, crafting our language so lively and free. And then it ends with, can you think of a funny sentence using a noun, a pronoun, a verb, and an adverb from our poem? How amazing is that? Okay? Then if you want to, you could change it here. You can select different things up here. You could change that into a title. Okay? You could make this bigger if you wanted it to be bigger. As opposed to a paragraph, maybe I'm going to go to a heading. And it made it much bigger, and that's just how I like it. Then you could definitely print it. And I'm not going to print it. I'm just going to cancel this a second. Or you could also export it. You could export it as a Microsoft Word document, as a PDF, or save it to Google Drive. In this case, I'm just going to do a PDF by changing this to save as PDF. And look, there it is, today's class poem. Okay, I'm just going to cancel this because I'm not really saving it. Or maybe, let's just save it. Just because I enjoyed the poem so much. Okay. So that's it for this little Khanmigo lesson for today. If you enjoyed this and you want to see more Khanmigo fun activities and teacher tools, please feel free to follow me. Khanmigo is definitely amazing. I'm going to my teacher tools. I hope that your school gets it because it's definitely worth. We'll be back to talk about other goodies that I've discovered here under the Khanmigo tour.